Good morning, boomers. The voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest. Your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber, Sir Crypto in the box. He's saying the 2020 altcoin bull run, exclamation point. I hope so. Jigger Roams is here kabooming. Stimp 1024 is here as well via D Live. This is a multi-stream. I'm pushing this to D Live and YouTube simultaneously. So I'm reading comments from both of them. Make sure you're following me on both platforms, but go to D Live instead of YouTube because you don't want to give YouTube all the sauce. And D Live is new. So I'm in it for some growth, guys. I want to see things grow out here. I want to build, not destroy. Shout out to Stimp, Sir, Jigger Roams, and the rest of the boomers as we are opening up this Tuesday morning what appears to be green. Bitcoin is cold crushing it out there. We got Bitcoin at 10.1, almost 10.2, a rise unexpected. I'll tell you, it seems like a whale purchased over $1 million worth of Bitcoin yesterday at 10.1 or something like that. It was I was reading an article, and I'm gonna show it to you guys in just a moment. But yeah, this candle right here was just like a couple buys that just really propelled us to the next level. It seems like institutions have been getting in for a while now. We've been talking about it all last year about the accumulation period that was 2019, guys. 2019, it was accumulate. And it was boring a lot of the year. And in the meantime and in between time, we were doing self-improvement podcasts, the Bitcoin waiting room, pumping, lifting weights, meditation, no FAP, keto, fasting. I mean, whatever had to do to make sure that we look like 300 crypto Spartans when this bull run finally came around. So there it goes, guys. Stimps here, Sir Crypto, Jigger Roams, the rest of the boomers. I hope everybody is a little more calm now after this weekend. What a weekend. They're trying to stir your emotions out there, guys. The media will stir your emotion. What happened to Corona? I mean, like, did we just forget about Corona, or what's going on, guys? If you don't see how the media's job is to scare the shit out of you. That's it. They don't do anything else but scare that. Well, I mean, it's a little bit more, but underlining their main tool is just fear. That's all they want to do is scare the shit out of you. It's what the devil does, guys. He's a liar, and he wants to freak you out and get you scared. There's nothing to be afraid of, guys. We are blessed out here. Shout out to Stimp, Sir, Jigger Roams. This is the chart for Bitcoin. And may I say that Ether is pumping, and I'm happy about it. We're going to be talking about Ether in just a moment. Apparently, Vitalik tweeted some positive news. I'm going to share with you that information in the box. Are we on? Yeah, we should be on. We should be on. Drop a comment. Let me know. Yesterday, we got knocked off the box there momentarily as soon as I started criticizing your boy Donnie. Your boy Donnie. These Q guys really think Donnie's like the savior, guys. This is where you got to watch out. Donnie's not nobody's savior. I mean, he's sticking it to some of the libs and stuff.
I don't like
and,
being
he's tough and exciting to watch, but he's nobody's savior, guys. He ain't going to save you. And remember, these Q guys really think Donnie's like the savior, guys. This is where... There you go. CryptoZilla's over here. Just donated an ice cream. Zell001 is just followed here on D Live. Make sure you're following me on D Live. Let me hit refresh because on my chat box, I'm not seeing anything. Donnie's the orange Jew. Yeah. What's up with Tucker Carlson? I heard he called out Jared Kushner. I haven't found out the details there, but yeah, I mean, Donnie's been funded and working for the bagel for I don't know how long now, but it's obvious, and that's why. I don't trust the plan with Q. Although, I mean, I hope it's real. I'll tell you that. But I don't have my faith in Q. I got my faith in Jesus Christ, guys. You know the deal. Make sure that you're dropping a comment over here because my chat box is not. I see the D Live chat, but I'm not seeing the YouTube. Hold on, we're connecting to your channels. Okay, says my thing. All right, awesome. So you can see Bitcoin's graph here. This apparently was just a whale or two. Putting in orders for over $1 million worth of Bitcoin above 10,000. So we're pumping, and that's good. Let's check out the coin market cap here. We're going to talk about these altcoins because I told you that after this Bitcoin halving, that the possibility of people looking at altcoins a lot more, with a lot more intent is here. Bitcoin's event happened and Bitcoin's still strong. And listen, I'm happy about Bitcoin over 10,000. But guys, you got to look at these altcoins. Okay, these altcoins, they could have more room for growth than Bitcoin itself. Now, the majority of these altcoins, we got 5,000 plus cryptocurrencies here on the coin market cap. The majority of them are straight up trash bags. Even in the top 10, you got stuff like SV, which is suspect. And as much as I used to like Litecoin, they haven't been doing anything. But right now, everything's green. And remember what moves markets, boomers. Not necessarily fundamentals or what you think is a good value or anything like that. What moves markets is fear and greed. Okay? Right now, people are getting greedy because they hear this rumor about Ethereum upgrading to 2.0 and being able to stake. And that's what's going on. Why would whales buy over at 10,000? Maybe to pump the market, Zell. You don't know. And the thing is that if you want to buy over $1 million worth of Bitcoin, maybe there wasn't enough for sale at 9,000. That they had to buy it up. So I don't know. I don't have $1 million to spend on Bitcoin, so I really can't necessarily answer that precisely. But I would assume what I just said. So going back to the charts here, you got Ether at 251, Ripple at 21 cents. You got Bitcoin Cash riding the coattails of Bitcoin, and it's up even more. Bitcoin Cash at $264. It's up 8.66%. And that is here's some supporting evidence as to why I have taken a position in Ether Classic not too long ago. For the same reason that I see Bitcoin Cash moving. Bitcoin's moving. Bitcoin Cash is the cheaper baby Bitcoin, and people are apparently buying into it. And I'm speculating again. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's keep it at 1,000. I'm not the crypto pro. I've just been out here for a while and giving my opinion and learning through experience here. And it's my opinion that ETH Classic could follow similar movements to that of Bitcoin Cash. As Ether gets this run up, maybe, the baby ETH Classic may run up. And I mentioned this morning that I was substantially up against Bitcoin, but that's not true. I double checked that. While I am up against Bitcoin with the ETH Classic position that I have, is not as much as I thought. So I'm going to hold that bag. And if it goes up more, I may take profits. I'm not interested in holding ETH Classic long term. I think for the short to midterm, it will gain some weight. But I even got more of a position in Ether because I want the real thing. Ripple at 21, Bitcoin Cash 264, SV we skip, Litecoin at 49, Binance at $18, EOS at 287, Tezos at 309, Cardano at 7 cents. Cardano's been making moves as well. Stellar at Stellar up almost 12%. Stellar, the baby Ripple's little cousin over there, 8 cents. And this is one that I've had my eyes on for like a year now. I'm kind of kicking myself in the ass for not getting a node at 6 cents. 6 cents times, I think, 30,000 coins that it's required. Something like that. I forgot the actual mathematics. But you got crypto.com coin. I was really looking into them more even yesterday. They got a sexy looking app. You can buy and sell cryptos. It's basically like a Coinbase, but they got their own coin, and now they got a debit card that is apparently you can use it now in the US and in the UK and in Europe. So it's that MCO card. It's basically a debit where you could spend your crypto with, and they do crypto loans, they do crypto savings. For the same reason we've been bullish on Binance is why I'm bullish on crypto.com coin. They have a revenue generating model, while a lot of these other coins are just promising some good ideas. They're not really generating any revenue right now. Okay, so you got Chainlink there at 458, Monero at 69, and then Leo at 119. Good morning to Rafterman. Good morning out there. How's it going, Rafterman? How's the trucking doing out there? I know you've been pushing the truck. You're over the road, is that correct? OTR, and which means I'm not a trucker, but I think OTR means that you stay out there a little longer. That you go stayed and you sleep. You don't sleep at home every day, basically. What's going to happen to Link? I don't know, Zell. I really don't know. Link was one that we identified when it was 30 cents. We rode Link to about $2.50 or $3 before we said we're happy with the profits or something like that. I forgot. It's been a long time. So don't act like the champ didn't let you guys know that, Linked was very sexy. I mean, I think it could go up. I really like it. I have nothing bad to say about it. It's that, when things are at all-time highs, I consider, or when they get close to all-time highs, I consider taking some profits because I don't know how high it's going to go. Maybe it goes to $10. I have no idea. Right now, I don't have a position, though. Bitcoin pairs will dump more, says 101 kilometers. You got 5,000 Bitcoin pairs there on the market. Which one are you talking about? Rafterman, he says, yeah, he's OTR. He's home 4 days a month. Wow, that's pretty tough out there, Rafterman. Have been doing great. Excellent. Shout out to Rafterman out there, one of our crypto bros. He's out there pushing the truck, making sure everything is stocked up worldwide. Well, at least nationwide, I would say. I don't think you're pushing the truck all throughout the world, but I would assume it's in the nation. I'm glad you're doing good. Rafterman's out here, one of our boomer bros. Good morning to you, and I'm glad that he's been stacking. I know he's stacking and packing. A little here, a little there. Let's check out the stocks because the stocks are now back in the green. And you got the S&P is up slightly. We're at 3,061, still looking good. Dow is up slightly at 25,593. And everything's green. Crude oil's green on the board. Let me see the bonds here. 10 years should be green as well. Slightly in the green. Ooh, at 0.666. Funny. You got gold there at 1742. Gold keeps going. Listen, guys, if you can have some gold or silver in your hands, I would do it. It's going to be difficult, though, to get some actual precious metals in the hands right now. You got silver there at 18.2, ripping. Silver's been doing really well. What else we got here? And cryptos are ripping, too. Tezos is on a rip. Yeah, Tezos has been ripping as well. Let me see where Tezos is at as of late. I think it's up like 11, right? No, it's today it's up 5.8. Thing is with Tezos, is that they got some good staking rewards from what I'm seeing. And now that they have the ability to stake right there on Coinbase. Listen, let's be honest. The crypto ethos is do it yourself. Make sure you hold your own keys, yada, yada. But as the space grows, there's going to be a significant segment of holders that are not going to have their own keys and they want Big Daddy to do it for them, or they just don't have they're not proficient enough technically to set up a staking node or whatnot. They stake on Coinbase. And the thing is with Coinbase, my understanding is that they're actually insured. So, but listen, as Coinbase actually yesterday didn't they freeze the trading or put everything on hold? See, that's the thing you got to consider. I don't think that they're nefarious and they're going to steal your coins or anything like that. Even if they got hacked, I think you may be covered. The thing is that, once there's a high volatility with the markets like there was yesterday, they may just cut it off for a moment and then you won't have access to your coins for 24 or 48 hours. I don't know. That's why you may want to, hold your own back. Will crypto crash when the next market crash comes, says Batman. Hey, listen, if the market crashed, okay, like it did, it's going to bring everything down with it. Okay, that's obvious. We already saw what happened. Listen, they were saying millions were going to die. They were saying that, the pandemic was right there at our door, the national emergency. It got pretty spooky there for a moment, right? It got pretty spooky for a moment and the markets dumped. Everything went, it went down. And there was something that was eye-opening because, Bitcoin has been promoted as the opposite to the system and all that, when really the truth is that everything went down, even gold, so something to consider. They're insured, says BitPapa. Yeah, I think they are. Coinbase, I think the same with Gemini as well. Gemini just partnered over there with, I think with Samsung, right? And, Samsung's partnering with Theta as well. And they're shipping out crypto wallets directly connected to Gemini so that you could buy Bitcoin or whatnot. So Gemini is doing good as well. Those are two U.S.-based companies that I think are fairly legitimate as far as regulation-wise. Zilliqa is getting ready to kaboom, says Peter. Listen, that's the topic at hand. It looks like we may be on the precipice of a little altcoin season here. I called it. I said that eventually after the halving, I think that the focus will shift into other coins that maybe maybe have the potential to grow even more. And that's why I've been looking strongly at Ether. And that's not to say that there's not going to be other coins that gain a lot more weight than Ether. I think that altcoin season is starting to bubble up. I mean, just because we're green one day doesn't really mean anything, but it's definitely means something when Bitcoin is, sitting above 10,000 right now. Decred is up, VeChain, Stellar, Neo, Loopring, Digibyte, Ontology, Zilliqa. Someone just mentioned that. Peter just mentioned that. Bitcoin Cash is up. So, I mean, it's a green day. There's grass-fed beef on the pastures here. Grass-fed. Engine coins down and Maker's down. I like Maker. Not only because of the slow circulating supply, but it's the first mover when it comes to DeFi on Ethereum. So I think that's valuable. And another one I got a close eye on, and I think that this one may move, is Blockstack. 13 cents. This allows, it's a service, a tool so that you could build decentralized applications on the blockchain. It's an easy way, like a widget way to build blockchains and dApps. Don't quote me on that because I'm not like the dev and I don't know all the specifics, but I know it's a service that allows you to build decentralized application. I don't know exactly how it works and what the ins and outs are, but I remember doing some research into this one, and all I can remember is that this seemed very valuable. OMG may be ready to rip again also. Yeah, I mean, I think that a lot of these coins may be ready to rip. I think that, if there's some, at least a speculation of maybe some potential value, it may move. Listen, I just said this at the beginning of the broadcast. Fundamentals and actual true value are not the only thing that moves markets. Believe it or not, fear and greed move it even more, especially in the crypto biz. I mean, most of these coins, 5,000 cryptos plus, they're not doing anything except speculating on maybe, they're not really, they're just there with cool tech, bro. It's not like they're actually, there's few coins that are actually like got a business and generating revenue. And, I'm looking at Binance, I'm looking at crypto.com and others. Nothing operates in a vacuum. Crypto is not an island. Absolutely. That's right. And I think that many people that are in the crypto space and they haven't really paid attention to the legacy markets, they don't understand how big and how powerful and how entrenched the US dollar, the petrodollar, the central bank is, the stronghold that they have. It's like Bitcoin is just a drop in the bucket, guys. I mean, like with a market cap of 285 billion. I mean, you got several companies that are multiple times bigger than Bitcoin's market cap alone. So, it's something to consider. This is just a blip in the radar. I mean, you got Microsoft as a company is almost $4 trillion compared to all of crypto, which is 285 billion. Just Microsoft alone is like 6x all of crypto. And that's just one company. So yes, if the markets crash, it's going to bring things down with it, as we already seen. Good morning to Queens. Racist. Kaboom. Strong. Lazor, he's still holding Hex, and he's saying that you can still claim him. Claim him. I think that boat sailed, but I'm glad that somebody won. I was seeing somebody shilling Hex 2 now. Someone was shilling Hex 2 on one of these forums. I'm not interested with the baby coins, guys. But I'm not mad. I'm sure Lazor made gains. And listen, we got 5,000 cryptos. There's probably one for you. Let's check out what Vitalik said about ETH. This is via ETH Trader on Reddit. This is what Vitalik Buterin, or Buterin, I don't even know how to pronounce it. Or is it Vitalik? He calls Ethereum Layer 2 scaling strategy a success. This was a recent tweet by Vitalik. Vitalik needs to get in the gym, man. Sheesh. Vitalik, man. Just because you're out there programming doesn't mean that you can't take a little break and pump at least a couple push-ups out there. Someone send them some creatine, please. Look at this guy. While everyone wasn't looking, says Vitalik, Says Vitalik.eth. He says, while everyone wasn't looking, the initial deployment of Ether's layer 2 scaling strategy has basically succeeded. What's left is refinement and deployment a thread. So, I mean, this is good news. This is good news. Matic is going live now too. This one's been moving. It's a Ethereum sidechain. Keep an eye on this one, Matic. At least eat a veggie. I don't even think Vitalik is eating veggie burgers at this point. What are you eating? I mean, this guy's eating just straight lettuce. Someone please take Vitalik's fleshlight away. Bit Papa just sent me 20 bats. Thank you so much, Bit Papa. Thanks for the heads up too, because I don't know when I get sent bat, I never know where it comes from, whether it's from ads or not. And actually, I do know if I look deeper, but I don't know exactly the person that sent it, so it doesn't tell me like, oh, Bit Papa sent you 20 or anything. So again, thank you so much. Let me drop another bomb there for a couple coins up the ceiling there. Another one too. Bit Papa. Download Brave browser, and if you like, you can also go here to the top right hand screen when you're running the Brave browser. You click on it. You can send a tip to verified creators. The champ. So if you're on the browser and you're on my page, it should say Champagne Crypto Brave verified creator. You could send a tip if you like. I appreciate that. He's a breatharian. Thanks again, Bit Papa. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, guys. And download this Brave browser. I'm sure that those bats that Bit Papa sent me, he probably didn't even buy them. He probably earned them. So you can earn some too. So do that. Let's check out the stocks today and see. Did we already check this? Yeah, we did. We checked the 10 years up. Everything looking. Queen's Races just dropped me $5. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you so much. Green Day is always a good day. Thank you so much. Strong biceps. I'm back to pumping a little bit. I finally got the second dumbbell. So I got the what do I got here? The Bowflex. Is it Nordic? No, it's Bowflex. I'm looking at it right now. It's Bowflex, the clickable dumbbells. They go up to 50 pounds. Now I got the two. Before I only had one. It sucked to work out, but now I feel a little better. I'm trying to find me the benches are sold out on Amazon and everything. Even the local sporting goods, they're all sold out. Should we invest in like weight companies, whoever builds weight equipment, because they're all sold out everywhere. Green Waves lifts all bags. Indeed, Lazar, I'm happy. And it looks like we may be entering in an altcoin season. Let's see. Did we identify any deals and steals here? Who's on the... Yeah. Again, I think Maker is the deal of the day. It seems like the deal of the day. Engine I like as well. Verge has dropped a lot in the rankings. Now it's number 83. This is a privacy coin that showed promise, but I don't know. I think the deal of the day is Maker. Let's look at ETH Classic again. I did a pretty aggressive move on ETH Classic. Then kind of holding longer than I wanted to with this ETH Classic move, but I'm not mad because I see it moving up. And I reported this morning that I was substantially up against Bitcoin, which is incorrect. Although I am up. But right now, the price of ETH Classic against Bitcoin is 71,000 Satoshi. I'm going to hold this too. I think this can easily go to 80,000 Satoshi, as it has just a few months ago. Let me see the 3-month here. Yeah, I mean, it's been at, back in March, it was at 93,000 Satoshi. Don't sell ETH Classic yet, says Lazar. No, I don't think so. I'm not going to do that. I'm holding it. In fact, I mean, a lot of people may clap at me because of this. And the truth is that I got my ETH Classic on the exchange. Okay, that's the truth. And I got it in the flexible savings there on Binance. Let me be honest. Okay, Champ keeps it $1.50. Okay, I know you're not supposed to leave your crypto on the exchanges. I get that. I understand. I'm willing to take the risk with this ETH Classic bag. I'm not holding my whole crypto bag in the exchange. I'm testing out that, that savings account or whatever. And so far, they're paying. Everything's good. Everything's sexy. So, I mean, ETC will get rolled into the 2.0 staking, says Lazor. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. You know, what so many people say is that ETH Classic will be able to do whatever Ether does for cheaper. It's basically the same chain, so that they could just come and do it for cheaper. So don't sleep on little baby ETH Classic, guys. For the same reason you got Bitcoin Cash moving. Bitcoin Cash is moving more than Bitcoin today, right? Yeah, Bitcoin Cash is up almost 9%. You know, it's got that name brand. It's got the name brand. Nano says, at least you aren't keeping your Bitcoin on an exchange. No. I mean, like, listen, guys, I know the rules, the untold rules, the code of the crypto streets. I get the deal. That's why I'm being honest with you guys. Like, guys, you know what? The truth is I do got a little crypto on the exchanges. But it's insignificant amount of the total portfolio. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know. So, I mean, you know, if I get clapped up, I mean, I won't go bankrupt. What sites are you referring to paying interest? I'm specifically talking about Binance. I'm specifically, many sites pay interest, but Binance, they allow you to have a savings account there on Binance, a savings wallet, and you could withdraw any moment. So you get daily interest, and it pays it to your other wallet. So you can't really compound that fast, but you get paid daily interest from your savings account. It gets paid into your regular wallet. So you get little trickles of whatever token you'll be earning on. And you could save. And if you want your money back, you can get it immediately, but you don't get paid the interest for that day if you withdraw immediately. If you want to get paid the interest for that day, then you wait till the next day and they release your funds the next day. So, I mean, I've already tested, you know, releasing the funds and everything. It's legit so far. I mean, you know, again, there's a risk. I get it. I get the risk. But I'm testing it out and, you know, I want to see how it works. I have some crypto in Celsius earning interest. Yeah, I mean, there's different services. You know, you got Celsius. You got a few other ones. I've been seeing Nexus. I've been seeing BlockFi. I've been seeing a few of them. But being that, you know, I've known Binance. I've used it before. And you know what I like about Binance, guys? One thing that really rubbed me well, pause, with Binance is that when they got hacked like about a year or two ago, they lost like millions, and they insured themselves. They were like, you know what, we're gonna pay for this. So they paid everybody back. You know, they're like, you know, we messed up, we got hacked, we got clapped, and you know what, we're gonna make good. And they paid up. You know, which showed some integrity in my opinion. And I have funds tied up in Celsius, says Lazor, 8.7 on stable coins. USDC and US dollar Tether, and their token is locked up to get higher interest. Legit so far. Yeah, I think some of them are legit. I mean, I haven't tried them, so I don't know. The only one I've tried is Binance, and you know, so far so good. Now, just to be clear, the Binance APRs, they're small, but you could withdraw almost at any moment. So like your funds are fairly accessible, as compared to some of these other ones that you're locked up for a longer period of time, is my understanding. So just to recap with this Binance stuff, so you put it in the savings account, you're earning daily interest on that coin, whatever coin you're saving. So if you're saving ETH Classic, you're going to get paid in ETH Classic. Okay. They have it for several altcoins, Ether, Bitcoin, and more. I think a few of them. Now that flexible savings, the APRs are not wild, but again, the accessibility to your capital seems to be a lot easier